RiffCityGuitar.com releases a full article explaining and refuting every lie.
And Rob was in my comments promoting and endorsing these threats, which would indicate to me that he went to my video to watch his audience do this, which is exactly what I said he was threatening to do, because he knows he's got a lot of power.
When you have as much online power as
as much online power as I do. One would say unlimited power.
Hello, one person that watches all my videos. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to see you. I wasn't gonna make this video. I wasn't gonna get involved. All I want to do is just write songs and perform them in front of people. But something happened that triggered me. To make this video and to stand up for what's right. Well, not literally, I'm still sitting on the chair, but you know what I mean. This video is about serious issues, about serious matters. However, I believe it is important to stay positive, even in the darkest life's moments. So I'm gonna try to keep it as lighthearted as possible to proportionally outweigh the dark parts of this video. So strap in, fasten your seatbelts, prepare because the airplane is about to take off. What am I talking about? What is this? It involves several people. Rob Chapman, KDH, Riff City Guitars, Levi Clay. What happened? Let's go back a little bit, but not too far, to the glory days of Content Cop, made by iDubbbz. Are you a fan of Content Cop? I was. Probably one of the best sort of like expose, investigative journalism, entertaining videos on YouTube series type of thing. It turns out new series showed up. Not Content Cop, but Audio Audit by KDH TV. A small channel. The first episode was about Glenn Fricker. The second episode was about Rob Chapman. And I saw the second episode and it was extremely well done in my humble opinion. It did not come from a hater's perspective. It came from somebody who was a fan and pointed out some important issues. Rob Chapman. Greetings. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, never mind. The video comes out. It ruffles a lot of feathers on a lot of chickens, including choppers. Levi Clay releases another video, adding a little bit more to the story with some screenshots of evidence, which is linked in a description below. Rob Chapman releases his response. Have you ever seen a PewDiePie video where he says how not to make an apology video? Rob Chapman hits all the points. Deflect. Nani? Few more channels chime in, including Guitologist and few others. They add their own opinions to it, but not much is resolved. Also, RiffCityGuitar.com releases a full article explaining and refuting every lie told by Rob Chapman, with evidence and detailed explanations. Is nothing gonna change? I remember the Content Cop. It would either cause people to change a little bit or it would open eyes to other followers to see the realities of the things and maybe disillusion people from opinionated personal propaganda. And I guess in this particular case, because of the size of the channel that was in question, Rob Chapman and his following, like to dislike ratio on the original KDH video is 5:1. And the like-dislike ratio on the Rob Chapman response is quite extraordinary. Like, nobody see that the Emperor is naked? Emperor is naked. I watch YouTube videos. I enjoy good content. I go back on KDH channel and the videos are gone. What? I know they got a lot of dislikes, but those were mostly probably fans. Or stans. Somebody must have seen through the veil, right? Somebody must have seen through the Stan sunglasses. Then I found KDH on Instagram and I messaged him. I messaged him. I said, hey, what happened? So once Rob did his response video, where he flat out lied by the way, thousands of his fans came over to the video. I ended up getting quite a few death threats, but what really made me worried was people finding out where I lived and were calling old schools. One guy even threatened to spread a rumor that I was a rapist. So I pulled the video. I removed the Fricker video too because Glenn got in touch with me. He took the criticism on board and even asked how he could do better. I made a statement about that as a pinned comment, but the sudden influx of Chapman fans started threatening Glenn too. I won't be responsible for someone getting threatened because of the video I made. I'd like to make a response video to Rob's because I have so much proof that he lied in his video, but I don't think I should. The threats scared me. I said, holy shit, that's so messed up. This is like a whole new level. KDH responded. I even have a screenshot where Rob is responding to the comments threatening me. I called him out for just threatening to use his fan base against someone he straight up did against me. He's too powerful to go up against. Rob Chapman replied to one of those comments. Sort of like passive, active, encouraging manner. It's not really discouraging, but and I will lay up the screenshot on top of the screen and you can take an evaluation, okay? And let me know what that means.
Honestly, I think when you are that big and one of your followers is like clearly threatening like a crime, like if that's part of your fan base, you have a responsibility to be like, no, don't do that. If you're gonna respond, just say, don't do that, please.
And that's what triggered me to make this video. Using your influence to threaten legal action or doxing and encouraging doxing that would lead to physical harm, ruined careers, mob violent mentality. I'm not much of a commentary channel. I mainly play empty bars for a handful of people. I don't even know how to play guitar. I don't even know why people watch my videos. I have to open with self-deprecating comments because I have to do the reverse Uno card to all the negative comments that I might receive under this video. I'm not really a musician. I tried to pretend to be one. And I sent KDH my email. I said, hey, here's my email. Send me the info. People should know the truth. So here's some of the information. Are your seatbelts fastened? Because the airplane is entering the turbulence zone.
Hey Dovydas, so I just wanted to make this video about some of the evidence that I'm going to send to you. But first I just wanted to say why I made the original Rob Chapman audio audit. I was a massive Rob Chapman fan when I was younger. Like I even bought 2 Chapman guitars. Like I bought the original Chapman guitars. And over the years I was watching all the things that I brought up in that video happen. And they put me off from being a fan. And I presented all of these things in that video kind of as a way for Rob to see it and then he could fix the problems. Because pretty much everything bar the Rift City issue was fixable. He could have remedied pretty much everything that I mentioned. Here's some of the evidence to go against his response video. And in his response video, he didn't even present any evidence to back up any of the things he said. He didn't even quote, he spun what I had said.
He basically makes out, he's pitched this as if I'm making up lots of stuff, which is what he's done.
Okay. Let's get into it. Rift City.
Rift City guitar. Now, let me just give you a couple of snapshots of fact and then let you just come up with some own decisions on this.
Yeah, so Rift City commented underneath that video once and then that comment was deleted and then they reposted the same comment and then that was deleted. But basically, Joe from Rift City said that everything that Rob said was a lie. So, yeah. It's an interesting read.
Let's start with the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. I don't think people should be challenged to give to charity.
He started a charity event that he named after himself and then challenged multiple people to take part in it. And that's exactly what I criticized. It was called the Chappers Challenge.
Yes, I tried to launch my own charitable online video venture. I branded it with my name because it's my name. Whenever I do something for charity now, I don't tell people, or if it's a big public thing, I try and keep it really hushed. So for example...
This was what Rob used as his example. He's keeping it really hush on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter to a total of over 500,000 followers. Really hush.
Isn't that like the ultimate humble brag, right? Like, nowadays, when I do my incredible charitable acts, I try not to tell people, except for right now, I'm doing it all the time. Like, not nowadays. I stopped promoting my own charitable actions long ago.
Having been sent death threats, I made the decision to make charity private.
And I can sympathize with death threats because I got a lot of them, mainly from his fans. Here's a few of the screenshots that I got before I privated the video. This was the scariest one that I got though, but the thing is, this comment went up just a few minutes after Rob uploaded his video. And Rob was in my comments promoting and endorsing these threats, which would indicate to me that he went to my video to watch his audience do this, which is exactly what I said he was threatening to do. because he knows he's got a lot of power.
When you have as much online power as I do.
Rob Chapman's endorsement of that particular comment, that's what mainly triggered me. Now, the screenshot is from YouTube Studio app. The app currently does not display check marks next to the names of verified users. And the reason I know that because I've had verified YouTube accounts comment on my videos, and you can see the check mark under the video in the comments when you watch it on YouTube, but you cannot see the check mark if you open the YouTube Creator Studio app on your mobile device.
Oh, and by the way, when all this was happening at the same time, he followed me on both of my Instagram pages. Very passive aggressive.
The threatening legal action aspect of what this gentleman discussed was in relation to me being threatened, my family being physically threatened.
There was some evidence brought to light by Levi Clay to suggest that that isn't true either, because Rob threatened him with legal action and to name and shame him for something which wasn't a threat. But I didn't even have a problem with threatening legal action. I had a problem with him threatening to use his fan base against someone.
I will also link the Levi Clay video in the description. It's very good material to take a look at.
He's pitched this as if I just off my own back set up a GoFundMe page to get money for an incident and then had the money.
I said exactly what happened. He promoted a fundraiser to his fans asking for money for his band who may or may not have had insurance, and 1 week later bought a $5 grand PRS and bragged about it to the same people he asked for money from.
No, they weren't insured.
Here's the two guys who weren't insured giving advice on being thorough with an insurance policy when they didn't have one.
So yeah, anyway, the moral of this story is if you travel and you take a lot of stuff, whether you're gigging or not, be thorough with your insurance policy, check it before you go out, because we got stung.
But by the way, I didn't even criticize that. I even said, and I quote, "But that's not what I'm criticizing." I criticized him buying the $5 grand PRS and then bragging about it.
And then I went and bought a PRS guitar for my son. Yeah, it's a great guitar.
That's the rebuttal. Yeah, it's a great guitar.
The gentleman put up some graphs to show that my YouTube channel was crashing, dying, or whatever. I don't know where he got them from, because these are the real graphs.
Yeah, this bit really annoyed me because he insinuated that I made fake graphs. I got them from Social Blade. They are real. I didn't make any fake graphs. But I'm actually going to show you, just looking at his graphs, that everything that I said was true.
If you look at the Rob Chapman's video, he brings up the graphs and shows how his channel is on the rise. Look, I have a subpar channel with shitty videos, okay? Those graphs are like literally my bad month.
Yeah, mine too.
So at first glance, it's pretty impressive. He's got 21 million views over the last 365 days, which is impressive. But actually, he's uploaded 101 videos in that time. And those 101 videos add to a total of just over 4 million views. Meaning that there's just under 17 million views that are from his older videos, like the ones that he did with Andertons. That was my point.
Water Bear, he basically makes out that I'm conning people by giving away a fake scholarship.
No, that's also not true. I said that he was pretending that he was giving it from his heart, when in fact it was just a business decision. And this is what he said in this video.
I think it would be really cool to give back a little bit. So he starts by saying that I don't have a degree from Water Bear. I don't need one. I'm a professional musician. This year alone, I've been in the charts 3 times.
Oh, the big dick energy, man. No, no. And KDH sums it up.
Oh my god, the arrogance. Yeah, he totally missed my point about the Water Bear thing, and just while we're at it, he was in the charts 3 times, but he's referring to iTunes and Amazon charts, which take about 30 to 40 downloads to get you in there. I've been in there multiple times.
Okay, Chapman guitars. Here's the dig about quality complaints. When you sell this many guitars, and Chapman sells a lot of guitars now, you're gonna get problems with product. I mean, I'm the first to say, absolutely categorically, some guitars come out bad. But our retail stores are contractually bound to provide techs to resolve and fix things. And if they don't, then we just send them another guitar or we pay for a repair ourselves. It's all in the contracts.
It doesn't matter what's in the contracts when I presented evidence of multiple customers who had bought guitars that they weren't happy with the quality control issues, and Philip McKnight bought a guitar from Guitar Center and unboxed it and presented the evidence that it wasn't even checked.
So there's no signs of retape on the wedge box, where there would be tape and then it was cut and then somebody taped it when they looked at it. So I'm going to go off a guess that it's never been inspected.
The British Standard line. I tried really hard to protect somebody through this fiasco. The guitars are amazing. Yes, we sold loads of them to retailers, but we couldn't deliver them because the workshop, unfortunately, who will remain unnamed, simply couldn't make them in time. It took them months and months and months to manufacture them. And then decided they wanted to retire, offered to sell the workshop to us, and we just backed out. Beep, beep, beep.
So here's Rob in the Chapman Guitars workshop, and here is Sim's Guitar Works workshop. It's the same place, and I think Rob is banking on the fact that no one knew who was building these guitars. Take a look at their Facebook page. It's not the type of post you'd see from people who are retiring and trying to sell their workshop.
And then he talks about snake oil and sort of it's a bad brand or something. I don't really understand.
Yeah, he understood. Here's a video that he uploaded a couple weeks ago where it's very clearly targeted at people who aren't guitar players and therefore not regular viewers of his channel. And he says this, which is very, very illegal.
This video is not sponsored by anybody. I didn't tell anyone I was doing this. This is totally off the cuff. They are absolutely some of the finest distortion and overdrive pedals I have ever tried in my entire life. I have no affiliation to this brand whatsoever. Genuinely, these are incredible pedals.
He owns the goddamn company.
My 40th birthday, my awesome wife decided to surprise me by running a fundraiser. And yeah, thank you very much. I got an amazing birthday present and I bought a vocal lesson package.
This is the first time ever that he's acknowledged that his fans gave him £1,000 for his birthday. That was my criticism, and he still views it like he did absolutely nothing wrong. And just as he closed out the video, he criticised a 17-year-old's guitar playing, because that was the last time I uploaded to the channel he's referring to. I was 17.
He's got 2 channels. His other channel's got 36 subs.
36 subs. Is that even a channel? At 36 subs.
That's the channel with him playing guitar. Maybe if he spent more time playing guitar and less time just picking on people, he would be a better person and more successful.
Oh, man. I don't dare to criticize other people's playing, even if they're strumming one chord and half of the notes are buzzing. I will link all the resources in the description. I asked KDH if he would be willing to make his original Content Cop style audio audit video unlisted so I could put it in the description of this video for people to watch, and he agreed.
So anyway, thank you for wanting to go up against him. I can't. I'm too small to do it. He's got a lot more power than I have, and I'll just end up getting more threats because of it. So thank you.
Last thing, I promise, this is the last thing. This is bonus. Guitologist made a sort of like reaction review style kind of video, and Rob Chapman chimed in. Out of the entire video, where the Guitologist goes for 47 minutes, what does Rob Chapman pick out to highlight? Just for the record, with reference to 1715, we sold out our last tour in Europe.
You know, in spite of Rob Chapman's kind of YouTube celebrity status, I can't see that necessarily carrying the band really that far above what any other, you know, mid-level kind of touring band is going to get on the road. So I don't buy this part, and I think if you'd ever gone on the road at all, you probably wouldn't either. My main hope by making this video is I want KDH to be able to do his audio audit series. I just want him to continue make videos and feel free and safe to do that. Okay. Is Rob Chapman gonna address anything, and is he gonna change? Probably not. But fans shouldn't let him off the hook. Have courage to stand up for what's right and fight the wrongs.
God damn it, Dovydas, that was beautiful. And especially with the severed unicorn head on top of the Schecter in the background. You know, that's true journalistic integrity. I am okay with the idea of these audio audits.
Yeah,
Is that what they're called?
yeah.
I would love to see an audio audit on myself.
Yeah.
I will provide whatever documents you like. You get it right from the source. 100% in, my man.